I was watching the show with my grandpa, who doesn't really watch this sort of things, but he wanted to watch it with me. And so a random performance came up and it was Doja Cat, and her name shows up because my grandpa can't really hear well. And so the name shows up and it says Doja Cat, and he's like, Doja Cat, what's that? All right, the Academy Awards have just passed. A lot of things to talk about. Conan did a solid job hosting. I really liked his bit with Adam Sandler. And of course, we have to talk about the winners. In my last video, I made predictions on the Oscars. Let's see how they went. Let's start off with Best Animated Feature. My prediction is that The Wild Robot is gonna take this one. For Best Animated Feature, Flow won. For Best Visual Effects, I've got Dune Part 2. For Best Visual Effects, Dune Part 2 is a winner. For Best Sound, I've got Dune Part 2 as well. For Best Sound, Dune Part 2 is a winner. For Best Production Design, I have Conclave. I can also see Wicked taking this one with the fantastical world that was built on sets. For Best Production Design, Wicked is a winner. For Best Original Score, I think the Academy Awards will give this one to The Brutalist. For Best Original Score, The Brutalist is the winner. Best Makeup and Hairstyling has to go to Wicked, doesn't it? For Best Makeup and Hairstyling, The Substance is a winner. Best Editing, and this one I have to pick Conclave. For Best Editing, Anora won. For Best Costume Design, I have Wicked as well. Best Costume Design, Wicked won. Okay, so for Best Cinematography, I can see The Brutalist taking this one, or Nosferatu, but for me, it's Dune Part 2, man. Best Cinematography, The Brutalist. Best International Film, I do think I'm Still Here, the Brazilian film, is going to take this one. Best International Film, I'm Still Here. For Best Adapted Screenplay, I see Conclave taking this one. Best Adapted Screenplay, Conclave won. Best Original Screenplay, my prediction is that Anora is going to take it. Best Original Screenplay, Anora won. For Best Director, for me, the top competitors are Brady Colbert and Sean Baker, but I think Sean Baker will take this one. Best Director, Sean Baker for Anora. For Best Supporting Actress, I see Ariana Grande taking this one home. I can't see a world where Zoe Saldana takes this one home though, unfortunately, just due to the Academy state right now. It's not what I hope for, but I can see a world where she takes it home. Best Supporting Actress, Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. Best Supporting Actor, all of these are really good. I predict that Kieran Culkin's gonna take this one home. Best Supporting Actor, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. For Best Actress, for me, the strongest performance is Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. Best Actress was Mickey Madison. Best Actor is tough, man. Timothée Chalamet. I predict he's gonna take this one home, I do. I think it's gonna be him. If it's not him, then I do see it being Adrien Brody. Best Actor, Adrien Brody for The Brutalist. Now the big question, Best Picture, man. My prediction is Anora's gonna take it home. And the Best Picture for Oscar 2025 was Anora. Man, I feel like I did a decent job in my predictions. If I didn't hit the bullseye, I at least hit the target for most. My biggest surprises of the winners were for Best Editing. I really thought Conclave was gonna take this one, and I do think that they deserved it most. But Anora also had a good case. I really do think Conclave deserved this one though. For Best Actress, the same thing. Mickey Madison had a strong case, but I believed Fernanda Torres should have taken this one. Those were the biggest surprises to me. The biggest winners of the night were, of course, Anora, Dune Part 2, Wicked, The Brutalist as well. One of my favorite speeches and one of my favorite winners was Kieran Culkin. I'm really happy he won because his performance deserved it, and him as a human being, he deserves it, man. His speech centered around his family and it was sweet. Adrien Brody took home the Oscar for Best Actor, beating Timothée Chalamet. Adrien Brody was also worthy of the Oscar. I was not a fan of his speech. I think he just lacks a lot of humility. Also, right before the show, in the red carpet, he committed an action that I thought was just in poor taste. When he won the Oscar decades ago, he went upstage and he kissed Halle Berry out of nowhere. She probably didn't know what the heck was going on. Now, fast forward, he's in the red carpet with his girlfriend. Halle Berry comes up and kisses him in front of his girlfriend, and he kisses her back. I don't know, man. Yeah, to me, it's just disrespectful and says a lot about Adrien Brody. Good year for independent films. Films like Flow and Anora are made by independent films. And of course, as the director of Anora said, he very much pushes for the theater experience, which I also push for, but he also pushes hard the independent film studios, which I appreciated. I'm Still Here won Best International Film. I'm so glad it did, because that was so deserving. Dune Part 2 won strong technical categories such as Best Sound, which was coming. It's unfortunate that Denis Villeneuve was overlooked for Best Director though. Everyone who was a part of making Dune Part 2 made it known that he should have been nominated at least for the Academy Award. The show had a memoriam with very heavy music, but the memoriam is always sweet. I always like to sit through it. And it's just crazy to see all the artists that have left us. I did like how persistent Conan was being to acknowledging and to giving praise to the important people in the community, such as the firefighters for the wildfires. Overall, most of the films that were nominated this year weren't crazy. I hope next year there's stronger films, but congratulations to the winners, man. Let me know what you thought about the winners, about the Oscars, and the ceremony this year. Please like, please subscribe, and support the channel. Catch you guys next time. Bye bye.